Why is my credit score different between all three credit bureaus? Hi everyone, today I will break down why your credit score is different between all three Australian credit bureaus, being Equifax, Illion and Experian. In Australia, your credit rating is calculated by three credit reporting agencies, Equifax, Illion and Experian. This means you have not one, but three credit scores in Australia. Your credit score is based on your credit report. Sometimes your credit scores and credit reports might be different across the three bureaus. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, and you'll see why in a moment. There are three main reasons why your credit scores might be different. Equifax, Experian and Illion use different scales. So for example, your Equifax credit score will be a number falling somewhere between 0 to 1200. Now the higher your credit rating, the better. Your Experian and Illion credit scores, however, are based on a scale of 0 to 1000. Because your Equifax credit score is based on a different scale, then it's more likely that your Equifax credit score will be different from your Experian and Illion credit scores. In addition, Equifax, Experian and Illion all classify your credit scores differently. For example, a good credit score with Equifax is like 622 to 725. Anything less than this is either average or below average. Experian, on the other hand, classifies 625 and 699 as a good credit score, and Illion categorizes a score falling between 700 and 799 as a good score. The different credit bureaus all use different algorithms to calculate your credit score. Exactly how they do that is a well-kept secret, but we do know a few things. Namely, Equifax, Experian and Illion all place an emphasis on your repayment history. Do you make your credit repayments on time? Have you ever been defaulted on your repayments? This is what the credit bureaus particularly look out for. Other factors that the credit bureaus look out for are how many credit accounts you have, how many credit applications you've made in the past 5 years, if you have any court judgments, defaults, bankruptcies, or other serious credit infringements. The credit bureaus determine what counts towards your credit score and how much weight each one of these items have. This is another reason why you have different scores on three different bureaus. Not all lenders and banks report to all three credit bureaus. Your credit score is based on your credit history outlined in your credit reports with the three reporting agencies. Each month, credit providers such as banks, lenders, and utility providers report to the credit reporting agencies. However, they don't necessarily report to each one. So let's say you have a credit card with a bank. Each month, that bank might only send information on the repayment and credit activity for the month to Equifax and not to the two other bureaus. Therefore, when Equifax is calculating your score, it is considering all the information provided to it by your bank, alongside any other information it might get from other companies you have credit accounts with. So in this example, because Experian and Illion aren't getting this information each month, it isn't being factored into your score. If you have good credit behavior, then this might not be contributing to all your credit scores. On the other hand, if you have bad credit history, it might not affect all your credit scores. So sometimes you might only have one or two credit scores. If you have a credit history, then you're likely that all three separate credit scores will be there with each one of the credit reporting agencies. However, this isn't always the case. If you only have one type of credit or minimal credit activity, then chances are you might actually not have a credit score with all three. To sum this up, there are three main reasons why your credit score might be different across Equifax, Experian and Illion. These are: 1. Equifax uses different scales than Experian and Illion. 2. They all use different algorithms to calculate your credit score. And 3. Not all credit providers report your information to all three credit reporting agencies. According to our statistics, approximately 35% of credit reports we review have some kind of mistake or error that can be removed. This could include the wrong address, incorrect or outdated personal information, adverse entries such as defaults and judgments that can be removed. Now, adverse entries and errors on your credit report can harm your credit score, so it's important to check your report frequently to make sure all the information is up to date and accurate. In summary, if you have any issues with your credit report or you'd like to understand your credit score further, feel free to contact us via the link in the caption below.